Yes, another day of Black YouTube. I'm thinking all this has to be written. Do y'all Negroes wake up day after day? How can I get on the Grandmaster Troll channel? How do I let him troll me? And every day, y'all Negroes refuse to let me down. But I got 3 songs we're gonna play. There was a lot of talk about people finding God and people getting the strength from God to not only turn their lives around and stop cheating on their wives. So these next 3 songs, all deal with the topic at hand. So let's get right to it. Good, everybody. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give you guys some of the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Nif-Nons, the dishwashers, the bedwetters, the factors of the Black Order, Gorilla Simps, falling from Stream Team 3.0, the single ladies on Valentine's, and now the Negroes who cheat on their wives, but more importantly, witness the power and the might. That is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. Come in the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. We gotta talk about something because these last couple of days, last 2 or 3 days, has been some of the most hilarious days on YouTube. You know, it started out on Tasha K, where a side chick came out and said, she said she got her pussy lit. And she was dicked down by one Derrick Jaxn. You know, the dating coach who, panders to BWs, tries to put on this front as a high value, good man, good husband, And then we had to watch Derrick Jaxn apologize. But instead of apologizing, let me see if I could add it real quick. Instead of your boy Derrick Jaxn apologizing, he went to what appeared what he was doing, which was promoting a book. Let's see if I could find this book real. He went on to promote a book, and this was the book your boy was promoting, right? This is what your boy is promoting, right? He went on to promote a book. You went to, instead of apologizing, instead of manning up and taking accountability, your boy Derrick Jaxn is promoting books. I don't know what the book is about. It was something about Heal Together and all that stuff. I have no idea what's going on, but he went to promote his book. I believe his wife was in the background. You heard him try to talk to his wife and get her I guess get on with this whole confession apology thing. She really wasn't feeling it. And just after your man promoted this book, after your boy lied and was capping, as y'all call it, oh, we're definitely gonna play all the videos. So we're gonna break it all the way down. And then after he promoted his book and did this half-ass apology and talked about God, that's right, how he found strength and surrendered his life to God. Some hours, in fact, minutes later, Tasha K went live again and had a second side chick who came out and said Derrick Jaxn was not only eating the pussy, but also eating booty holes, and threw her back out and got dicked down by your boy Derrick Jaxn. And today, your boy, he did his best Kobe Bryant impersonation. He was sitting there, he was holding his wife's hand in this awkward position. She looked awkward. She didn't look like she wanted to be there. She didn't have her hair done. She didn't have makeup on or whatnot. And there was 4,000 people in the live chat, and they was holding your boy accountable. And then after that video was over, because that was just a pre-recorded video, he then went live with his wife again. Now, when you have to do 3 different apologies, you done already messed up. And I don't see how your boy Derrick Jaxn keeps messing up. I mean, how does he keep messing up? I got 70 people watching me. I need 70 people to hit the Cash App, Super Chat, hit the like button. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. You are tuned in to the Grandmaster Troll Show. But I'm sitting there at work just ecstatic that this man is apologizing. He's fumbling. He's not doing it right. He's not taking accountability. He really showed the lack of game he has. So what I gotta do with a brother with a little bit of game of myself, I gotta look out for the brothers. I got to look out for the brothers. I gotta look out for the brothers, and I gotta show the brothers that if you do step out on your wife and you do have to apologize and this and that, so you don't get hit with them divorce papers, so they don't take half your shit, or like that lawyer who came on O'Shea's platform, he said, no, it's not just half. In fact, dudes in the position of Derrick Jaxn, they have lost everything. He broke that down. He was giddy. He would have loved to, represent Mrs. Jaxn in this divorce proceeding, but it appeared that he took him back. But we're gonna start the video because we gotta talk about one of the greatest to ever do it. We got to talk about one of the greatest to ever do. We gotta talk about your boy Kobe Bryant. We gotta talk about the Mamba mentality. We just gotta talk about y'all remember way back when where Kobe Bryant was in that hotel in Colorado and something had happened in that hotel room. One party said she was forced and raped, the other side said she was consensual, and then your boy Kobe Bryant had to take accountability for what he had did, and he had that press conference. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna re-watch that press conference to see how men, when they do mess up, when they do commit adultery, when they do step out on their wives and cheat, this is what you must do. As UC comes through with a $5 super chat. He says, GMT, tomorrow you gotta cover another love triangle with fantastic China White happen on Platinum Elite channel. Taz, cover it now. I did see some of that on Platinum Elite's channel with fantastic Rudemp and China White. I guess I go back. There's a whole lot I gotta talk about. I gotta talk about Donovan Sharp getting doxxed by his good old white friends. You know, he sold out the black manosphere to go to the white manosphere. And those same people who he thought was gonna give him some validation ended up doxing him. I gotta talk about that. I also gotta talk about Hardcore Tito. But this Derrick Jaxn thing. This Derrick Jaxn thing is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So what we're gonna do? Since your boy was doing his best Kobe Bryant impersonation and he failed miserably at it, we won't play it all. We're gonna run through a couple of minutes. So you can see it right there. Kobe. Oh, let me see if I can get myself pulled up on the screen. Let's see, can I get myself pulled up on the screen? There we go. Your boy Kobe Bryant. You smooth with it. You see how he pulled the chair, he let his wife sit down and push the chair in. Your boy, he got a little bit romantic flair, but we gonna really focus in on the body language during this whole press conference right here. Stop the show right here. Where are my game niggas at? I need a game nigga to come up in here. When they sat down, you will notice throughout this whole press conference that as they're holding hands, the wife, Vanessa, is rubbing his hands. Interesting, if I don't say. Very interesting and very telling, because when we watched the Derrick Jaxn confession apology tour and he was holding hands with his wife, this and that, if we're reading the body language and going by what his wife had said, there were a couple of very important slips of the mouth that came up that let us know that Derrick Jaxn wasn't 100% truthful, not only to the audience, his YouTube audience, but also his wife. But when we watch this right here, Vanessa Bryant is rubbing the hands of one Kobe Bryant. Okay, Kobe, that's what we call game. Where's my boy Man of Tomorrow? He swears up and down that game doesn't exist. This is a small example of game, Man of Tomorrow. I know you don't want to believe that game exists. I know you don't want to believe, but it does exist. And like those game niggas trying to tell you, Man of Tomorrow, the game is in you. You don't learn the game is in you.
He stands falsely accused of an extremely serious crime, a crime that carries with it the potential of a life sentence. No prosecutor should file charges unless the evidence is so strong that the case can be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. The evidence in this case falls far, far short of that standard.
Stop. So we're going to go ahead and stop the show because I don't want to play all this video. But you can see right there, your boy Kobe Bryant, he had a plan. He said, I'm going to let the lawyers dictate about the criminal case. I'm not going to comment on the criminal case other than I'm innocent. We're going to play what Kobe said. But then Kobe, your boy Kobe, he said this right here. If I could find a part where he starts talking.
I sit down myself for making a mistake of adultery.
You see how your boy Kobe Bryant took accountability, took the blame for exactly what he did. He said, I made a mistake of adultery. We all know what adultery is, but when it came to Derrick Jaxn to take his accountability, first he said, I'm guilty of having, an inappropriate, sexual relationship with these women or women. I'm not exactly sure how many women. I don't know because he didn't take accountability for it. And then he said he didn't have sex with these women. But when his wife spoke, his wife had a fraudulent slip of the tongue and said that Derrick Jaxn was fucking these women. So there was just a whole bunch of ambiguities in the story of Derrick Jaxn, but with Kobe Bryant, with the great Kobe Bryant, oh no, he took accountability for what he did.
Yeah, I love my wife with all my heart. She's backbone. You're a blessing. You're the beats in my heart. You're the air I breathe. And you're the strongest person I know.
So your boy right there, your boy Kobe Bryant, he basically, I went bye-bye for some reason. Don't tell me I went bye-bye for some reason. I went bye-bye. None of my cameras work. Hold on, we gotta figure out what's going on with these cameras. How can I fix these cameras real quickly? Let's see. Okay, we're back. We're back for some reason. What happened to my camera? What happened to my camera? It just happened to go out on me all of a sudden. Never did that before. But your boy Kobe Bryant, he took a little bit of accountability. But now we're going to have fun with this one. We're going to watch your boy Derrick Jaxn. We got to talk about your boy Derrick Jaxn because what he did.
So I text
what your boy Derrick Jaxn did in this video right here is beyond me. It's beyond me what your boy did right here. So your boy, see, you know how you know when Negroes is lying? Because I was sitting there watching back, just watching the bullshit going on. We got about 5 minutes in. I saw that he was promoting this book. He was talking about God. That's right. And I'm sitting, I said, oh shit. This nigga gonna take down this live stream. Let me go ahead and start recording him. And again, second side chick comes out, live stream gets taken down. But little did Derrick Jaxn know that your boy was I'm watching you Negroes. I'm watching you Negroes. So I threw this up here and it hit for 12,000 views somehow. I have no idea how, but it hit for 12,000 views. People were reviewing this video on their platform. So salute to the Grandmaster Troll for record. But we gotta break down the fuckery right here. We just gotta break down the fuckery right here. So we're gonna go ahead and blow that up real quick. We're going to blow that up real quick, and we're going to go ahead and play the video.
Then we had a disagreement about whether or not to even have the kids here at my place or, up there with her mom. Matter of fact, let's do some fact checking. If somebody wants to pull up my YouTube channel, you can see in the earlier part of 2020 where I'm doing my videos, what you'll see is I'm in Airbnbs up in Denver. I was flying back and forth over and over again, right? And again, guys, people in the comments, I told y'all the bloodthirsties are here. and they're going to try to dominate the comment section.
Oh, stop the show right there. Stop the show right there. I'm watching the live stream. I'm looking at the chat, and I keep seeing all these blue baseball caps. So I guess people in the chat are saying your boy is capping, your boy is lying. But like I heard on the earlier stream, 2021 is the year of the receipts, and this is 2021. So if people is saying that, that Derrick Jaxn brought this woman into his wife's bedroom, well, Derrick Jaxn, do you have the receipt that shows the address of where this rendezvous happened yet? Do you have receipts of these Airbnbs, these receipts of these plane tickets, the Patron, the alcohol, the Molly, the marijuana? I mean, 2021 is the year of the receipts, and people are tired of being lied to, Derrick Jaxn. We just tired of being lied to. And you said you wanted to come clean, like my man Usher said. If you gonna tell it, you got to tell it all. And from what has transpired on the Tasha K platform, it is very obvious that you left out some very important details. But now the people who got the hard questions, the questions that you really wasn't trying to answer to your wife, the stuff that you didn't want your wife to see, people are inboxing, giving direct messages to your wife, showing pictures and videos of this and that, and your story ain't adding up. People just want to know what is going on. That's it. People just want to know what is going on.
Normal. All right. Anyway, even with all of that being said, I'm flying up. We're meeting with pastors. We're doing this. We're doing that. Things are not working. Around May is whenever we started losing, both of us started feeling really discouraged. And then we had an argument about where the kids were going to be, whether they're going to be with me on this date or her with that date. And then lawyers got introduced. Shortly after lawyers got introduced, I realized she wasn't wearing her ring. Shortly after that, because we're continuing to talk as much as possible, we stopped talking. Most of our conversation is in text message. And then we have a conversation. When we do have a conversation, she's letting me know, whatever you need to do because you're not my responsibility.
Let me fast forward it.
Et cetera, et cetera. But that wasn't my green light. My issue is this. At that point, I had a beef with God. I gave my life to Christ on February 4th, 2020. Matter of fact, some of y'all that follow my Twitter may have seen me a couple of weeks ago talking about how I just hit my 1-year mark. I gave my life to Christ and my whole life fell apart. My marriage fell apart. At this point, I'm not seeing my kids. I'm helping people best I can, but that's not giving me fulfillment. I got money, I got this, that, and the other. And I really honestly just went to a place of effort. Just screw it. I don't care no more. I don't care about being a good man because look where it's got me. I don't care about serving God because look where it's got me, right? That was in May. I would say June, conversation is slowing down. She's waiting for a lawyer to get back to her. And what I'm getting to is the point where I hit rock bottom, because I did hit a rock bottom, and where God pulled us from. And then this is how all of this came to be. June, we talking about my birthday. She basically lets me know there's no plan for her to be around on my birthday. Okay. Now I'm in screw it mode, F it mode. I'm hitting up old chicks. I really don't care at this point. I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about the business. I don't care about any of that. One of those people was a girl named Candace. She's from Florida.
Stop the show right there. You trying to tell me, they trying to tell me that a dude, according to him, making $100,000 a month, put all this time, all this effort into building a brand, a man who cares about his kids, cares about his wife, just says F everything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call up some old hoes and some old side chicks for a rendezvous, a little kickback, a get together, one of them a surprise birthday party. And you're gonna get high and drunk. Forget all that. Forget all that, Derrick Jaxn. You didn't say Derrick Jaxn, Derrick. You said you had a sexual relationship with the girl without having, I'm assuming, intercourse. So I'm just trying to figure out, Derrick, if you was, having all this, if you were sexting the lady, talking about sex over the phone, this, that, and the third, what you was gonna do to the pussy, what was you gonna do when y'all was into a room together? You was talking real dirty to her over the phone. You mean when y'all got alone in the same house? You was high and drunk and you didn't hit it, Derrick Jaxn? Is that what you want us to believe, Derrick Jaxn? Is that what you want us to believe, Derrick Jaxn?
Orlando, Florida. Girl I'd have known, at least been acquainted with for a couple of years, right? Last time I think I seen her was back in 2016 before me and my wife got together. I hit Candace up. I'm going to come down to Miami. We're going to kick it. I'm going to get a yacht, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the thing, and we're going to do a Q&A right after this. Here's the thing. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex all of these years, right? So we go hang out. We're on the yacht. We're doing our thing. Friends are there. We come back to my Airbnb. Everybody's having a kickback. She leaves. Everybody leaves. My boys leave. She leaves, everything. She comes back the next day because we're going to go out to eat. And for some reason, she needed to use my charger first thing in the morning. I didn't really find that odd. I didn't think nothing about it. What I didn't know was Candace was taking pictures of my feet. Found that out later. Okay?
Stop. Let's go ahead. Let's stop the show again. You mean the girl is in your house, Derrick? Her battery is low, so she asks to use a wall charger and maybe one of the charging plug-in cords, maybe even a charging cord. And she just happened to take pictures of your feet. I mean, because you guys weren't involved in any activities, so I figured, if you're partying, you'd be out with your shoes on, coming inside, walking around the house. Now, unless you have one of the houses that you gotta take your shoes off so the carpet don't get dirty. But I ain't been in one of those houses in a couple of years. Seems like the houses you walk in now, you could wear high heels, work boots, gym shoes, dress shoes, and nobody got a problem with it. But your girl done took pictures of your bare feet, Derrick Jaxn, and you want us to believe nothing else came off. Okay, Derrick, I'm gonna go ahead and ride with you, Derrick. Even though I just don't believe the bullshit. I find it hard to believe the bullshit. But I'm just watching you tell the bullshit.
Next thing I know, we kicking it, we chilling. We actually go meet up with one of her friends at a brunch spot. We leave there, and what was it? A couple of weeks later, I'm like, look, I'm about to do something for my birthday. Do you want to come out? Got her friends out. Long story short, her friends and I would say about 25 to 30 people. We having a mansion party. We tripping out. I'm smoking. I'm getting high. Still no sex. But she wants to use the bathroom. She wants to go and use my charger whenever we did the house tour with a couple of people. She wants to stop.
He said drinking and smoking and still no sex. Oh my God, where are the niggas at in the chat room? Where are the niggas at in the chat room? When these niggas get high and drunk, and they say, and they see one of these fine looking women, the ones you had, you know, in them tight ass jeans, the first thing they want to do is hit. But you trying to tell me, high and drunk, you was able to reframe yourself, Derrick Jaxn. Is that what you want us to believe?
Stop and do this, stop and do that. I didn't know what was going on until later on, that the entire time she was trying to take pictures of me as I'm walking in and out. Okay, I didn't know that, right? Cool. Fast forward to, I'm talking to my mentor because at this point, I'm not feeling where I'm at. I'm breaking down. I don't want to do anything productive. If you look at my videos from, what was it? If you look at my videos from June, about June 10th to September 10th, you'll see me post about 2 to 3 times. Talking to my mentor, I basically just had this whole meltdown about nothing is satisfactory. God don't love me. My wife is rejecting me. I'm not able to see my kids. And something that he told me basically changed my life. And he said, D, the reason why you're not happy, the reason why nothing is lining up the way that you want it, is because you verbally gave your life to Christ, but you didn't submit your life to Christ. You verbalized it, you said it, you accepted him, but you didn't walk with him. You didn't walk in according to his word. You're still holding on to some things, okay? That was probably, I think, July 27th or something like that. My wife is getting ready to come back in town. We haven't had much further dialogue about the divorce or anything like that, but we haven't rekindled anything. So at that,
Derrick Jaxn, if you adjust your shirt one more time, Negro, one more time, I'm gonna give you this work. So I'm trying to listen to you, but you keep fidgeting, you popping your collar, doing this. Derrick Jaxn, you touch that shirt one more time, you gonna get this work.
at that point, what I decided was, okay, the marriage is done. But in order for me to have an opportunity to have this happiness or have this fulfillment that I'm looking for, I have to come into alignment with God. And that means even if my wife is ringing off, totally not talking to me, even if whatever, I won't even say depressed, but really in a bad space, even if whatever, in order for me to really connect with God, I got to clear some things out. So I threw away my liquor. I threw away every bit of other things that I was using. I cut off everybody, Candace included. Now, I won't say I gave an explanation. All I said was, this ain't right, and we don't need to talk again until this divorce is final. The whole time we have been talking, I was letting her know, hey, we're separated. I'm just doing my thing. I'm chilling. I'm kicking it. All that other good stuff. Which, by the way, I'll be honest with you. I won't necessarily say I recommend. I believe I preached on it. Somebody fact check me. Whenever I've talked on this subject, my whole dialogue has been that you don't want to deal with a man who's separated because he may still have feelings for his wife. I mean, he may be lying to you. In my case, I definitely have feelings for my wife, but I thought we were over and I wasn't lying. So am I practicing what I preach? I guess so. So anyway, I sent her that text message. I blocked her on everything. In the past, what I would do is, and this is what caused a lot of issues even in my marriage, I would mostly cut somebody off. I would end communication, but I wouldn't cut it. I wouldn't completely obliterate. I wouldn't completely close every door to that part of my life. All right. It was only on that day, and don't get me wrong, this wasn't immediate. It was only on that day where I started seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. My anxiety is not nearly where it was. Me not wanting to do this, not caring to inspire anybody, not nearly where it was. Even in terms of me and Danae's communication, she still went forward. By the way, I wish I had printed this out because I believe you can actually search this. She filed for divorce. Some people may say, oh, Derrick, was the separation really real? She filed for the divorce. The lawyers were in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to my email. Trey Sauls is my lawyer. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know. It's not showing. Can you guys see the date? Okay, you can't see the date.
So you got a lawyer named Trey songs, and you trying to show some receipts and we can't see them. You giving all this hoopla about you're divorcing your wife. You're waiting for the divorce is final. You're saying you found God, and then when you found God, you sleeping with hoes, and then you, I guess, found God again. The story, it just ain't it don't make sense to me. I'm finding it hard. The timeline, it just don't make up. It sounds like the dude been cheating on his wife. His wife's been putting it up with it for a little bit of time, a little bit more time, and then she said, okay, you're still cheating. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and file these divorce papers, and you still cheating. And she was about ready to take half your shit, and it sounds like you used God to escape the situation. That's just what it sounds like to me. But maybe the people could tell me if I'm wrong.
I should have studied how to do this. I've seen some questions in there. I'm gonna get to the questions right after.
Oh, we got questions for you, Derrick.
Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get to the questions right after. Anyway, at this point, she goes through and she files for divorce. And yes, this entire time, I'm sitting there breaking down.
We got Sick Lid coming through with a $10 super chat. He says, I did not have sex with that woman, Will Clinton or Derrick Jaxn. That's just what it sounds like to us, Derrick. I mean, you had a sexual relationship, but you didn't have sex. Are we talking intercourse? Are we talking oral? Are we talking phone? I mean, the people are still confused to this day.
I'm sitting in my marriage is trash. Even though I'm not posting regularly, I haven't completely stopped. So if you want to say like Derrick, that's, you tripping for not coming forward and saying that your own marriage is in shambles or whatever. That's what I definitely did. But she filed for divorce. I believe it was officially filed on the 28th of August. But by the end of that month, we finally, coming into alignment with God's way, finally allowed for us to start having real conversations. It's like you can kind of depend on the way that you want to do things. You can kind of depend on what you think is going to be best, your own intellect, your own knowledge. But what I said in this book, and this is how it all ties in, it wasn't until I learned that I could have all the knowledge in the world, I can have all the intellect in the world. But whenever you're in a spiritual covenant, when you're in a covenant with God, you can't do it by your own judgment. You can't do it by your own thought processes, your own reason, your own logic, right? That was the end of August. I believe it was about a mid-September where we ended up at the same church event, and the pastor was willing to see us in the back after church and all of that stuff. And we basically had a one-on-one with him. And that's where we decided we were going to take divorce completely off the table. Taking divorce completely off the table was such a huge turnaround because just 2 or 3 months prior, she wasn't talking to me. We weren't talking. And I'll let her talk for herself if she's able to come down here in a little bit. She's putting the kids to bed. She's a strong woman of God. She has her own voice.
Oh, so that's how you save the marriage. Now it makes sense. Now it makes a lot of sense because you was really promoting this book. Let's see if I can find that book again. I'm so disappointed I can't get my camera to work, but we're going to talk about this book right here. We got to talk about this book right here. This book you're promoting right here. That Healed Together book. Don't forget your crown with the Shannon Sharp face. Your book right here. You went to church and you talked to the pastor one-on-one with your wife with the pastor. That's how you save your marriage. It was nothing you did. They used God. That's right. Oh, we got to talk about God, right? We got to talk about God. Can somebody play my favorite movie clip about God?
Even youths grow tired and weary. Even young men stumble and fall. But those who trust in the Lord will renew their strength. See, amen. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. Amen. Amen, right? That's right, right? Yeah. They will soar on wings like eagles. like eagles, y'all, like eagles, y'all. They were walking, not groping.
Oh, so that's how your boy got his wife back. That's how he did it right there. That's how your boy did it. He used God, and they were singing hymns. Those who trust in the Lord will renew their strength. He used God. The last card he could play. He couldn't use the money. He couldn't use his good looks anymore. He couldn't smooth talk his way out of it. He's there. He played his last card, Derrick. Derrick, if you mess up again, your marriage will be over because you won't be able to play that God card no more, Derrick. You just won't be able to do it. Let's listen to this nonsense.
But we weren't talking, weren't doing anything, right? And here we are taking divorce completely off the table and now talking about our future again. So in that time, with godly counsel and with putting everybody back where they're supposed to go, because both of us had let some outsiders in. Candace was only one of mine, but my wife did too, and I don't think it was other guys. I'm not trying to insinuate that. But outsiders were allowed in, something that I talked about, and don't forget your crown.
Stop the show right there because we're going to talk about outsiders. Derrick Jaxn said he had other outsiders besides Candace, and then his wife had other outsiders who they say were females. Most people think or insinuated that his wife was involved romantically with females. I don't believe it. What I believe, her outsiders were friends trying to influence her to go through with the divorce. You know, you don't need that. You could find a better man. You could do better. And that was probably why she was ghosting Derrick Jaxn. But only God can get rid of the devil. And those outsiders were acting like the devil, and somehow, by the graces of God, who gave his only son to die for the sins of a Derrick Jaxn who cheated on his wife. He got let off the hook. He got let off the hook. I was hoping, oh my God, when I saw that lawyer on O'Shea's platform this morning, I was hoping up and down, up and down. I thought they was gonna bring Derrick Jaxn to his knees when he was talking about all the court costs and how much money Derrick Jaxn could lose. Oh my God. It instilled fear in every Negro's heart in the chat room. As Big J Triple X's Life of a Grandmaster Troll, please mod Donovan. Donovan, I'm looking for a Donovan. Tell Donovan, oh, I see him right there. So we found Donovan. But your boy, I was really hoping he would lose some money. I was hoping he would get held accountable in divorce court. You know, alimony, child support. You still gotta pay the mortgage. You still gotta pay the bills. You still even gotta pay off all the credit card debt, and then you gotta pay her lawyer fees. Oh, I was hoping they was going to teach the Simpocrisy a lesson. I was hoping they was going to teach him a lesson.
That you're not supposed to do. I'm referencing this because this is what I preach. So wisdom is one of those things that you can either listen to it, heed it, or not. Either way, you're going to eat the fruit of it. That was in September. By the end of December, me and her, I'm talking about crushing the honeymoon stage. Crushing the honeymoon stage. Now, what had to happen in order for that to go down? Well, first off, there was a complete purge of everything that was not of God. there was a complete submission to God. Some of you may look at my YouTube videos. Anybody in the comment section, you may be able to peek that since August, I haven't cussed in any of my videos. I haven't said Team Jackson was happening. Why is that? Because my platform is not my platform anymore. I completely have come into the submission of Christ. You may look on Twitter and see certain things that I've said, acknowledging Christ, acknowledging God. Now, these are just like small, I guess, evidences, but.
Oh, y'all hear that? Oh, let's see, Sick Lid comes through with a $5 super chat, says his wife a carpet muncher like Oprah, but he said he submitted to God. That means no more cussing, no more smoking, no more drinking, no more cheating, no more fornicating, no more lusting after other women. He gave it all up. Said he crushed up the honeymoon, the new honeymoon, as I see the Kevin Samuels Defense Force. We're drinking age of spades tonight to celebrate this victory. I don't know if it's a victory for the high value man, Kevin Samuels Defense Force. I don't know if this is a victory right here.
Since August, the beginning of August, I would say, not only my marital life, not only my internal peace, but even the impact that I'm having on people, not just in dating and relationships, but now in marriage, completely skyrocketed. So that's only a piece of my testimony. That is according to what I've preached in my books. That is according to what I've preached in my videos. I am absolutely cool with being held accountable. I have no problem with that whatsoever. And I have no problem saying what I did was wrong. But let me be very clear. In dealing with that girl, while I was actually separated, a couple of weeks before the divorce was filed, it wasn't wrong necessarily according to my old logic. Why was it wrong? It was wrong because I was in a covenant with God, and I only was making it contingent based on my wife. I was only making it contingent based on what she said. Well, we're not dealing with each other. Well, she's not meeting my needs. And in that, I think anybody is kind of setting themselves up to fail. Even if the divorce goes through, I had to get to a place where no matter what, I'm honoring my commitment to God first, my wife second, the marriage second. And that's with the marriage completely gone, her all but guaranteeing that she was out the door. So
your boy Derrick Jaxn, your boy Derrick Jaxn, he could smooth talk. He said, I'm putting God first, it's all about God, you gotta submit to God, you gotta praise God, you gotta give God all the glory, you gotta pray to God, you gotta live for God, you gotta eat for God, you gotta sacrifice for God, you gotta do everything you can do for God, because God comes first. See, that's how he tries to get the haters and the heat and the shrapnel of criticism off him. If he could just say God, 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 all glory be to the Almighty, hallelujah, he could get past it. See, Derrick Jaxn, whoever came up with this plan, because I know it wasn't. It probably was God, but something told you. A pastor told you. Probably somebody who's been in the same situation, who cheated on their wives and got caught up and was at risk of being divorced. He said, hey, man, all you got to do, man, tell your wife to come to church, man. Have a one-on-one with the pastor. They're going to talk about God. They're going to read a couple of scriptures. They're going to read the deaf doers part, for better or for worse. The pastor, he going to read all them scriptures to help you out and save your marriage. All you got to do is get your wife to church and talk about how God has been so good to y'all and how God has done this and that, and you'll be able to pull it through. It was a brilliant scripted plan. It was brilliant. I gotta applaud you, Derrick Jaxn. You are a smart Negro, right? That's a smart Negro right there. He used God to save his marriage.
That is the gist of it. Like I said, guys, if you
Oh, hold on there. I just told you about adjusting your shirts. This is the problem with you, Derrick Jaxn. So I think that's called a Henley sweater or whatever it's called. Somebody tell me what kind of shirt is Derrick Jaxn wearing right there? You see Derrick Jaxn? First thing you gotta do, Negro, is you gotta put on an undershirt. Because if you don't wear an undershirt, your outer clothes are going to be touching you and you're going to be feeling uncomfortable. So you got this shirt on with no undershirt. You got the chain. You got a beanie on trying to keep that bad boy. Then you got that suave look with the Henley sweater on. See, Derrick Jaxn, take your ass in your bedroom and get you an undershirt because you keep adjusting your shirt like you wearing an uncomfortable bra. Y'all see women out there when they're wearing these uncomfortable bras and the strap be falling down off their shoulder and they gotta keep adjusting themselves. Derrick Jaxn, go in your room. It's called an undershirt. You got Hanes, you got Fruit of the Loom. They even got wife beaters. Find you an undershirt, put on an undershirt. I know you're trying to show off your muscles, but bruh, put on an undershirt because you're doing all this fidgeting and all this moving and trying to fix your collar and doing this, that, and the third. Put on a goddamn undershirt.
look in the comments, you're going to see the bloodthirsties. They really don't care. But the whole Derrick got caught cheating in his wife's bed is BS. Complete BS. I'll own up to anything that I did, and I deserve to be held accountable for anything that I did.
Hold on. So you got all these receipts on your phone, but you don't have receipts. See, it's very easy to figure out. It's very easy to figure out. If you say it happened at an Airbnb that you had rented out and it wasn't in your home, all you gotta do is show the address of the Airbnb, the rooms of the Airbnb, and then show the house and the address of where you and your wife bedroom is allegedly at, and let the people decide. Let the people do their homework. I mean, 2021 is the year of the receipts. And they said, the woman said she was in your house where your wife had her stuff packed up in boxes. She had all these pictures and all these videos in your house. All we gotta do is compare those pictures and those videos to your house, and we know the truth. She put her receipts out there, but when people when the bloodthirsty, such as myself, because I'm thirsty for blood, I want this man's head delivered on a platter. But that's only if we have the receipts, and the people is asking for these receipts, but you got receipts for everything else of the Airbnbs you done stayed at in Colorado, your lawyer's trade songs, you got this document with this date on it. People just want to know the truth, Derrick Jaxn. The only way is to get your Muppet ass up there, get on the StreamYard, put all your receipts in an email it to yourself, put the screen share up, and show us the receipts. Show us the receipts. That's all the people want to see, Derrick, is the goddamn receipts. Show us the receipts.
If I was living a double life, it was trying to encourage people when I was discouraged. It was trying to help people build healthy relationships when my relationship was dismantled, disheveled. I absolutely did that. So,
Derrick Jaxn, what the people believe, you may have told these women you were getting a divorce, this, that, and the third, but deep down, you wanted to reconcile with your wife and get back together and save your marriage. So you were living a double life, Derrick. See, that's another obvious lie that you told. Because if you really was leaving your wife, you and your wife would not be back together. You would have went with one of them side chicks or became a single man and had the pick of the litter. But you chose to reconcile with your wife.
At some point, I guess we'll get a fix for that. But let's go ahead and go to the comments. Okay? Let's see. They're kind of moving fast. I don't know if
Derrick Jaxn, do not. See, this is another thing you did. Do not go to the comment section where trolls like me live, where the bloodthirsties are at, where the Tasha K's, the Tanya TKOs, the Jessica X, the Solo TV 84s, the David Johnsons, all these people who know how the game works. You don't want to start answering questions for them because you're going to open a whole nother can of worms that you won't be able to get back. Do what Kobe Bryant did. Look your wife in the eye, say that you're sorry and how strong your wife is, and keep it moving. But you want to get on YouTube, you want to read the chat, you want to read comments. Okay, let's go ahead and play the game since you want to play the game.
I hope you guys can even hear me. Let's see here. Somebody said, why did I ghost old girl? Good question.
Oh, Derrick, what you not gonna do? What you not gonna do, Derrick? Because what you just did was capping, as my man Donovan Aiken says. All them caps in the comments. What you not gonna do is pick and choose what questions you want to answer. You're not going to dodge the hard questions and then answer the easy questions, the ones that you know you can manipulate. See, I know what you're trying to do. You try to use, the comment section is moving too fast, this, that, and the third. All you got to do is answer some of the questions in the super chat. You know what the hard questions are, but now you want to pick and choose what questions you're going to answer from the live viewers.
So I texted her, what we're doing ain't right. What we're doing ain't right. We don't need to talk again until this divorce is final, right? So for me, my own logic, I could definitely go about saying, hey, just so we're in the right path of things, just so your feelings aren't hurt, I want to let you down easy, I want to do this, that, and the other. But that's not biblical. That's not biblical. That's according to my own sense, that's according to my own logic. Now, if I had it my way, what I would do is, instead of letting her down easy or not ghosting her or anything like that, I just wouldn't have texted her to begin with. I just wouldn't have reconnected to begin with. So I'm fine with being wrong for that.
Oh, you see how your boy maneuvered and Euro stepped through that garbage right there? He said letting the girl down easy wasn't biblical. In other words, it wasn't God-like. Oh, how they love to use God's name in vain. Oh, it is so disgusting how they use God's name in vain.
Let's see here. But I'm a big proponent of, especially since I came in full submission, that you cannot save everybody else's feelings, especially when it's at the cost of somebody who matters most. You can't go sparing everybody else's feelings. You can't go giving 2 weeks notices. I gave a message to basically say, and I didn't basically say it, to say, I'm not going to talk to you until this divorce is final. And I cut it right then. After that, I just have to accept what comes with it. Let's see here.
Look at me. He's skipping over all them questions, right? He's skipping over all them hard questions. Tasha K live right now with a second side chick named her, such and such. She said this and this. What you got to say about that? Candace said that you ate the pussy. What you got to say about that? They said they got video of it happening. What you got to say about that? He's skipping over all these questions right there. All them questions right there. Look at that. Even your boy, if you look real closely, hold on, let me go ahead and blow that up real quick. Let me blow that up real quick. Your boy right here, Reesley Buchanan, says you're definitely not reading the messages. Even people, they know you capping, bro. We know you capping, bro. As you skipping over all of these messages, all these questions, you just skipping over them, bro.
Say, why run to the next when you're not over the X? I absolutely agree. And let me make something clear. What's up, babe? Want to come in? Oh, okay. You can pull up a chair if you want to. Let's see here.
Look at, he got super chats coming. He don't even read the super chat. What does that super chat say? Oh, let's see if I can read that super chat. Oh, somebody said, you are so brave. Hold on. You are so brave. Each and every person here has made a mistake. But they ain't screaming about that. No matter what. Keep being real. God loves you. Oh my God, it worked. Even people is talking about God in the chat. Oh my God. He even got people to donate and even say God loves you. Oh my God. This is mass manipulation right here. This is mass manipulation right here.
Somebody said, did I sleep with her? No, I did not sleep with her. I never slept with her. Our relationship was sexual in nature from day one. I've been acquainted with her 9 or 10 years or something like that. And it was like through Twitter.
What does that mean, Derrick? Sexual in nature. What does that mean, Derrick? What does it mean, Derrick?
But I did not sleep with her. Why I did not sleep with her? Honestly, I'm not even gonna say I was on some type of vibe like I feel like, oh, my values are this. I wanna make sure I'm respecting vows. At that point, I wasn't even thinking much about the marriage. I was on some rebellion to God type stuff. I was on some screw it all type stuff. I didn't sleep with her or anybody for that matter because I gotta get deep. I'm not able to perform when I'm super stressed. I didn't even have confidence that I could do something in that capacity. That's why I hit her up instead of somebody that I had actually had sexual relations with.
Why are we capping so? What? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Let me rewind and listen to that again.
I didn't sleep with her or anybody for that matter because I gotta get deep. I'm not able to perform when I'm super stressed.
So he didn't fuck her because he was so stressed he couldn't perform, i.e. he was experiencing erectile dysfunction. Thank you, Derrick. You tried to clean it up. I know. Having erectile dysfunction, having to using the blue pills. I know it's a little bit embarrassing as you get up there in age. You know, you're stressed. You know, you got a wife and kids. You know, you're around these fine honeys. You can't get it up, you know. I know you're trying to protect the brand. You know, you don't want people to make fun of your stroke game. You don't want people to make fun of your dick game. I know. But Derrick, since we're capping, because as we listened to Candace when she explained the whole oral sex and did you use condoms, and she said Well, it was weird when it came to him. Now I know why it was weird, because when she performed or attempted to perform that, that fellatio, when she tried to, show you that dome game, I know. You wasn't able to, how should I say? You wasn't able to, grow in her mouth, because you were stressed out, nervous, drunk, and high at the same time. So you really wasn't in the right mood to, to have that, that strong ding dong, as they would say. Okay, I get it now, Derrick. I get it. That's why you didn't have sex with her. You were erectile dysfunction. Thank you, Derrick. You made it all make sense right there. I like how you cleaned that up, Derrick. I like how you cleaned that up. So since you couldn't get it up, how should I say it? When you can't get it up and you're struggling, the next best weapon men have is that foreplay. And that's where you put your mouth and your tongue to use, and you went down on her. And like she said, you performed pretty well. So she probably done forgot that you were, erectile dysfunction, because you made it up on the back end. I like how you work, Derrick Jaxn. My boy got a little bit of game. He got just a little bit of game. Okay.
I didn't even have confidence that I could do something in that capacity. That's why I hit her up instead of somebody that I had actually had sexual relations with. I hit her up because we've always been able to do that. Just keep in contact, just talk, just flirt, and keep it at that. So let's see here. Let me go over to Facebook. Let's see. Yeah, I want to be clear. She's not innocent. But I'm not a big fan of blaming people for possibly having ill intentions or whatever. Whenever you're the person who put them in position, when you're the person who opened the door to them. There's a million people out there who may have bad intentions. Hers being bad, I can't necessarily say they're good if she's taking pictures, with my back, but that's beside the point. At the end of the day, each one of us, especially if you're in a committed relationship.
Hold on, Derrick. She's not innocent because she asked to use the charger and took some pictures, even though you told her you were getting a divorce and how bad you wanted to be intimate with her, this, that, and the third. But she not innocent. She's not innocent, Derrick. You gotta take full accountability. When Kobe Bryant got up there, he didn't blame alcohol, he didn't blame drugs, he didn't blame the fame and the pressure, of being the big guy, having the whole world at his fingertips. No, he took accountability for what he did and apologized to his wife. He didn't blame the women who he said he consented with. He didn't blame Shaq. He didn't blame Phil Jackson. He didn't blame Rick Fox, Brian Shaw. He didn't blame none of them Negroes. He took accountability for what he did. But you up here capping.
If you're separated during a marriage, you're the common denominator. You're the gatekeeper. So let me be very clear. Derrick is not a victim. Derrick wasn't tricked. Whether preyed on or not, Derrick wasn't basically, forced into anything. That's not what happened here. Derrick was in a place of, screw this, it's over as far as the marriage, but screw this in terms of doing things God's way. And that's where Derrick was acting from. Derrick's no victim. Let me be very, very clear about that.
So he basically said, Derrick is a victim, but I'm not a victim. Okay.
Somebody said, why do you feel the need to explain yourself? Well, let me be very clear. It's not so much explaining myself. What I'm trying to do is let everybody know, one, not only why I wrote this book, but hopefully letting you know that you cannot rely on your own feelings, your own intellect, your own way of doing things if you're trying to be successful with anything God is involved in. So a marital covenant, you can't go into a marital covenant, and this is my experience, this is my testimony. You can't go into a marital covenant thinking you're going to do it strictly off emotion, strictly off, even if you has all the intellect in the world, at some point, you're going to fall. It's faulty ground to stand on, thinking you can do this all by yourself. You definitely can't do it based on your heart. The Bible talks about the heart being deceptive for a reason. You can't do it based on emotions. You can't do it based on your perception. So if you read this book, for anybody who's already read it, you can vouch for it in the comments. The whole book talks about how you have to come under the submission of God. You have to do things.
Oh my God! Back to God. You can't do it. Hold on. You can't do it without heart. You can't do it with emotion. You can't do it with this. You need God in your life. I could do all things through God. That's what your boy is saying right here. But I'm done with that video.
I keep getting tagged.
I'm done with that video. I'm done with that video. We gotta get back. We gotta get back to the impersonation. The Kobe Bryant impersonation, because we gotta break down more stuff, right? We gotta break down more of it right here as David Little comes through with a $1.99 super chat. Says he has the audacity to plug the. That's right. He's plugging a book. He's the first Negro I know to cheat on his wife. And as he's apologizing, giving a half-ass confession, he is promoting a book. I mean, Obsidian would be proud of Derrick Jaxn for how he promoted his book. You could go to Amazon.com. You could get Derrick Jaxn's book. Let's see the book right here. Don't Forget Your Crown by Derrick Jaxn, $29.99, Amazon.com. If you want an autographed copy, just cash app him, $ Derrick Jaxn, $40. Send him your address, and he will send you an autographed copy of his book, Don't Forget Your Crown. I mean, this is what we doing right here. But we gotta talk about this video right here. This is one of my favorite videos. But I saw this right here. I'm out at work. I'm listening to people's streams. People saying, Derrick Jaxn, he just put out a video with his wife. They was holding hands and all that. And I clicked on the video. And this is what I saw right here. Let's go ahead and play it. So he's sitting there holding his wife's hand. Let's go ahead and play it.
Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Danae, and we just wanted to address a couple of things. You know, we understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around August, maybe September of last year. But, you know, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing.
Wait, what the hell did he just say? He said he took him. It was beyond kicking it and lunch. Then he mentions, let's go ahead and rewind it.
About just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of...
I'm lost, Derrick Jaxn. You said it was more than taking them out to lunch, dinner, and kicking them with it. And then you said up to sex, including sexual flirtation. I'm still trying to figure it out right here. I'm still trying to figure it out.
I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took. And definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now. Now, I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But
we gotta stop the show right here because I'm watching all of this. I'm watching all of this go down. This is the problem I have with all of this. As my man Hurry Up and Buy says, he ate the cat and holding his wifey head. You can't make this shit up. This is the problem. This is the problem what I have with Derrick Jaxn. They say that they made up months ago, but it looks like he just apologized a couple of days ago. I mean, John the analyst, you're in here. I want you to walk this down with me. You cheat on your spouse months ago. But as you're talking about it in present time, it's like you're still apologizing for something that just happened, as opposed to apologizing for something that happened in the past. That's the vibes I'm getting from it, because when he was in that church and with the pastor, and they was talking about God and how they moved on and how they wasn't going to get a divorce, it seems like to me that when Derrick Jaxn got caught, he didn't come through with all of the details. Like my man Usher said, it looks like he didn't tell it all. That's the vibes I get. So when Tasha K went live, hold on, where were we at? 133. So when they did this video right here, or when Tasha K went live and all these different side chicks came out and they were talking about what they did in the bedroom, it appeared that his wife got upset again because he didn't come through. So now he had to apologize again. That's what it looks like to me. He apologized for cheating, for quote unquote flirting with other women, taking them out on dates, doing stuff behind his back, but not having sexual intercourse. And then when it came out on Tasha K's platform that there was some sexual intercourse, it looks like your boy Derrick Jaxn had to apologize again. That's the vibes I'm getting from it. As my man Justin Mart says, full disclosure is kryptonite to a cheater. It looks like he didn't disclose all of the nefarious activities. That's what it looks like to me. Let's go ahead and play this some more.
It's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that for any amount of time or any length of time to any extent, and think that I can't be held accountable. The same way that I preach, men and women in this situation need to face consequences of their actions, deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn exemption. He's not exempt from that. I'm also not a victim. Nobody made me do this. She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me. No friend influenced me. It don't matter how I was raised and what trauma, whatever. Look, I made decisions. I made a series of decisions that I got to account for. There's no excuse or justification. I've already made that bed and have had to lie in it. And now we're finally getting on to the other side personally in our own healing, in our own marital oneness. And now this is being made public to you guys. So we're bringing that forth to you guys to let you know where we're at with that. But did you want to say anything?
Yes, so
Wait a minute, Derrick Jaxn. Wait a minute, Derrick Jaxn. You gonna make your wife talk on YouTube, Derrick Jaxn? You gonna let her express herself to these people in black YouTube, Derrick Jaxn? You're gonna allow your wife to be made fun of because people is talking about what your wife was wearing? They're talking about her bonnet. They're talking about her lack of makeup and how she presented herself on the video. You gonna subject your wife to the bloodthirsties because you cheated, Derrick Jaxn? Is this what we're doing? Derrick Jaxn, I want to talk. I want to talk to your representatives. I want to talk. Whose idea was it that you were going to sit down and do a pre-recorded video with your wife where you were going to speak for the first 2 minutes and 40 seconds and then you were going to hand it off to your wife and she was going to say something? Are you guys reading from a script? Is this scripted? Are you guys freestyling and winging it? I mean, what's going on, Derrick Jaxn? Are you trying to sell views? I mean, what's going on? Are you trying to build your platform with this? Is this the new level of love and hip hop? I mean, you cannot write a better script. You just can't write a better script. But let's listen to what your wife said.
want to just add that I agree with what he just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. And it was unacceptable. And it's not something that I tolerate or that we tolerate moving forward. And when I've been flooded again with messages and these things and about, you know, I need to leave or why haven't I left? And the answer is, when I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time to do so. And I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stood firm on, I am not coming back. And I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality, in how he carried himself, in how he presented himself, and conversations that we were able to have that we had never been able to have in just 12 years of knowing each other. And when we were able to have these dialogues, said, okay, Lord, this is something that you've had your hand on. And this was with me being completely removed from his life. And him pursuing God, continuing to pursue God, and continuing to eliminate these things that led up to the catastrophe that you guys are seeing for the first time. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that I don't already know about or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have.
Oh, so she said she knows everything. Did she know about the second side chick? Did she know about the second side chick? Angela C says you can tell she is forced to do this. What you gonna do when the third side chick come out? Then the fourth side chick, then the fifth side chick, and then they got these dirty text messages. You know, they got dirty voicemails. You know, they got FaceTimes on record. Now, I mean, what you gonna do when some new info come out? Are you gonna tell us you knew everything then? I'll let you go ahead though.
Moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel for it and continue to do so. he is still continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance and wise counsel from men of God. And that is what I needed for the continuation of me being present and in this marriage and to stand by his side. So today, where I'm at is at peace, and I proudly stand by his side, and I have no hesitation, I have no hurt, no shame about that. And it's only because of the grace of God and the mercy of God. And we have already turned a new chapter in this story. We are continuing to move forward, and we are just now sharing that with you all. And I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgive the others as well. And with that, we are free and moving forward. So absolutely, that's all I have.
Yeah. And
we got a couple of super chats to read. Sick Lit says, I'll treat his wife with respect. When you leave him, call me. I'll wear the same size clothes. And that Negro Pookie Jenkins. Hold on, let me give him one of these. These preacher types are parasitic. They need to be called out. I mean, they are drinking the God Kool-Aid. They have drank the God Kool-Aid. Okay. So if you ever cheat on your wife, you could slap that Jesus diamonds, ace of diamonds out on the board. Okay.
I get it. Some of y'all, like, this may come as a huge shock, probably a huge disappointment. I let a lot of you down. If you've had a perspective shift on who Derrick is, hopefully it's away from anything remotely close to perfection, and it's simply that, I am a human, and that does not justify anything that I did. But I don't want anybody out there to be putting me on a pedestal. If you did, then I hate that you did that. Maybe I gave you cause for that, and I apologize if I did. For those who are saying, Derrick, I don't want to ever listen to you again, it's totally understandable. I appreciate you while I had your support and helping me get the message out about healing and healthy relationships to so many people who needed it, myself included. And for those who are going to continue to support, man, I appreciate you like never before, because I know it's not going to be easy going forward, at least for a little while so many things are still fresh and attached to my name. But for everybody out there, if you get nothing else from what I've ever said over the last 9 years or right here in this video, please get this. Nothing is right until it is right with God. Nothing works until it comes into alignment.
Of course, God, right? I mean, everything starts and ends with God.
With biblical standard of how God told us to do things, especially when we're talking about a marital, spiritual covenant. Yes. You cannot do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace of God to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be. And it's because it's really only by God's grace that we're even able to be here on this video, holding hands. Well, like a year ago, 7-8 months ago even, I couldn't see this happening. I thought it was over, and I already had begun establishing my relationship with God. But that's the fruit of bringing things in alignment with God. And the mess
7-8 months ago, you was licking some pussy.
That's been made, the mess that's now being made public from last year and years past, that's a result of getting out of alignment with doing things God's way. So that's where I stand. That's where we stand. And again, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you soon. Peace.
Now, that was a great video. Unfortunately, that was supposed to be the first and only video. That was supposed to be your first video, Derrick Jaxn. But it appears as though you were still up under the...
I keep getting tagged.
You were still under some fire, because then you and your wife went live for some reason. You guys went live. You thought it would be a good idea. You thought it would be a good idea to go live with your wife.
Play no game.
He thought it was a good idea to go live with his wife. Now, I don't know how often his wife is on YouTube. Does she read the videos? I mean, if I were to look at the Derrick Jaxn upload history, I think most of his videos are pre-recorded. But he said he gonna go live and let his wife read the chat room as the live stream is going, knowing there's going to be 4,000 people. There's going to be trolls. Ain't nobody got a wrench. Ain't nobody modding the chat room. And he going to let his wife partake in Black YouTube. He going to bring his wife to Black YouTube with the niggas. Bringing him to the hood. Okay, he brought his wife to the hood. Well, Derrick Jaxn, this is what you got.
Take no prisoners when it comes to certain things. And let me tell you something, for everybody listening out there, man, you can believe in something so fervently that it develops a sense of pride. And pride comes before the fall. And whenever you have pride and you're in a space that God has allowed you to be, He's called you to be, but you're not doing it the right way, God will humble you. YouTube is now on here too.
Hi, YouTube. How y'all doing?
God will humble you. So a lot of people were asking, like, you know, last year, why no videos? You're going weeks, you're going months without posting and anything like that. 2020, for some people, it was a pandemic, but for me, it was my lowest year because it was like a reckoning with getting so far into this path that God really has called me to be.
No. We gotta go ahead and notice something because we were supposed to be impersonating Kobe Bryant. Derrick Jaxn, when you're talking, your wife isn't making eye contact with you. She's focused in on the chat room. When Kobe was giving his spiel, his wife was looking him directly in the eyes. It doesn't appear that you two are on the same page. But you have God on your side and He's going to see you through. But this right here, she is focused in on the chat room. Okay, we get a $5 super chat. Look at that, we even got Bullets Gotti Show 2.0 in the chat room. We are in the hood of Black YouTube. Black YouTube has found Derrick Jaxn, ladies and gentlemen.
But not doing it in God's way. And I almost lost, I really did lose my family. I lost my wife, I lost my children. And it was really what I needed though. Because I mean, I believe in this, I believe in that, but it's just like, okay, D, well, if that's not translating into action in that regard, you need to, one, prioritize that, and two, you need to change your tone whenever you're talking. Because you're a product of grace to even be this far in what you're doing. For years or whatever of doing it kind of according to your own standard, you're a product of grace. So you don't have room. This is how I got checked. Okay, when it came to my relationship with God, she was already gone. She was already done. She wiped her hands with me, man. And I can't control that. I can't tell her she's obligated. But for me and God, it was, Derrick, you have to get in alignment. My purpose is bigger than the two of y'all. My purpose, I gave you a purpose and I gave you gifts. So with that, here we are, but a lot of people I think the timing is just off. So many people are sharing probably the hurt that you felt at one point.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a lot of hurt that I had felt. I mean, we're talking about, we've known each other since we were 19, and all the years of doing it wrong, breaking up, getting back together, and all these things that were never healed from. So we talk about getting into a marriage, never healed from these things, and not having boundaries in place. So a combination of all these things, of course, leads to hurt. But with that, we have to understand as a people that these things lead to bitter roots. They lead to hurt. They spill over into other aspects and areas of our lives. And before we know it, we're drowning. We're never happy. We're never satisfied. So for him, that looked a certain way. For me, it looked a certain way. But with that, there is hurt. So was I hurt? Absolutely. There was a time that I was hurt. There was a time where I was fed up. I mean, everything that you could think of, I did. I did. I yelled at him. I cussed at him. I called him out of his name. I left these things, and none of that was helpful.
Wow, he really went live for a full 30 minutes. Now the chat room, they're showing more love and more disrespect to his wife, but to put his wife through this, oh my God, it's beyond the pale. But I'm getting ready to close this one short. Having problems with my camera for some reason. It's really starting to bug me. Hold on. I guess I go ahead. I'll go ahead and drop the links. I drop the links because I know people. I know people want to come up and talk. And I'm not gonna let a camera stop that from happening. So we're going to see if people want to come and join the Grandmaster Troll show, and we could talk about this nonsense right here that we've seen the last couple of days. You know, I respect Derrick Jaxn for going live the first time within 48 hours because Black YouTube, Tasha K and the crew, Pink Pill, Level Up Community, the Manosphere, they were coming at Derrick Jaxn. He couldn't hide. He had to come out of hiding. So I'm going to give him a salute for coming out of hiding. I'm going to give him a salute for even doing videos with his wife. Maybe we'll see his wife on the channel more. Maybe they can restore Black love. Maybe they can do it. They got God on their side. Maybe they'll be able to do it. I don't know. Maybe they'll be able to do it. See if anybody wants to come up real quick. They say Sickless is GMT. You got a face for no cameras. That's funny. See if anybody wants to come up. If not, we're going to go ahead and shut this one down. And I could go to bed rather early. But your boy, Derrick Jaxn, exposed himself. The Simpocrisy, as I call it. John the Analyst says, hashtag it's over. See who we got. The Real Gamer in the house. Miss L. Aeneas Moon in the house. Rob Carpenter. D. Darrell in the house. He says she will. It's a setup and Black women are buying this. It appears that they're eating all of it up right now. Who do we got here? We got somebody brand new to the channel. Cam, tell us what's on your mind.
Hey man, can you hear me? I'm sounding.
I can hear you.
Man, I don't even know what to say, man. I did not know he would go outside like this, man. I was thinking he was gonna be the damn, superhero of this shit, but that man going outside, cheating on his wife, man. That's crazy.
Oh, so you didn't think Derrick Jaxn had it in him to cheat?
Nah, man. I didn't think he was gonna. Nah, man. He's the last nigga I thought would cheat.
Okay. He thought he would be the last one. There was a lot of people that there was a lot of people that said they saw it coming a mile away. They said they seen it coming a mile away. We got Angela C in the building. Tell us what's on your mind.
I think the whole thing is embarrassing, especially for his wife, just for the simple fact he had to have her come on camera and do that. It's like, really? I mean, I'm not really surprised because I had knew that, he was full of shit. I mean, the things that he says, for a fact, he's just saying to get paid, but it's like, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna be doing that type of preaching, why do any cheating at all? And then, to the point where you might get caught up because it just makes you stupid, like the things that he says. Now, if he wasn't doing that type of preaching and then we all found out that he was cheating, I don't think this would not be like a big of a deal that it is. But because of the things that he says and he throws in under the bus, people are gonna come for his head. So
Yeah, they will. We got a $5 super chat from Real Gamer. He says, "From everything I learned tonight, he's cooked. GNT. God can't save him." Let me ask you this, Angela C, because you're a woman. If your man was to cheat on you and he was a big time YouTuber and he wanted you to get on the platform and in front of the world where he could apologize to you and how he was going to change his life, would you accept that?
I don't think I would come on camera. I honestly, I don't think I would. I don't think I would accept it, especially if I found out that she came to the house. That is the most utmost disrespect right there. This shit is over.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I am so good. I'm not coming on camera. I'm not doing none of that.
So
Because
here,
to me, that's like saying F you. Like you pretty much said F you. Do you know what I mean? Like you're basically telling the female, yeah, F her. I don't give a F about her. Like that's how I see that. So it's like fuck me, no nigga, fuck you. I'm out. That's just me.
oh, so you would have went all the way even with the divorce, huh?
Yep.
So
It just means that he doesn't give he doesn't care. I'm good.
okay, but what about the God talking? Death do his part and better and for worse.
Gosh, I can't stand when people do that. God this, God that. The only time people bring up God is when they want to excuse their fuckery. That's it. They don't care about God. That's the only time. So I'm not falling for none of that.
Okay. So Angela C is not going for it. Not going for it. Okay. So what can we expect going forward from these two? Because it's a whole lot of love and hip hop going on. You would think these people are writing scripts. This is almost one big joke. I feel like I'm actually being trolled by this. We got the Golden Arsenal on the panel. Tell us what's on your mind.
Yeah, I've been listening. I've been listening to this Derrick Jaxn thing, and for me, I think Derrick Jaxn deserves everything he's getting because Derrick Jaxn has been calling out people like Kevin Samuels, been cursing. He's painted this image that he's this perfect guy. Yeah, he's painted this image that he's the one to follow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then tells women to leave men who cheat, but yet he's doing it. That's the height of hypocrisy. Yeah. And like I said, he deserves what he's getting. I don't buy into his God shit. I mean, personally, you find a lot of people turn to God when they decide that they can do all these great. All these crazy things and then just turn to God. And are supposed to make it better, which for me, people like him, they just hide behind religion.
No,
Where Derrick Jaxn needs therapy, point blank.
let me ask you this, because you said Derrick Jaxn is getting everything he's getting. What I see is the man's getting super chats, he's getting views, he's getting subscribers, he's getting book sales, he got his wife back, he got God on his side.
He sold the lie though. Yeah, but he sold the lie. What I'm trying to say is, Yeah, you see, if he was doing his stuff and doing original content and whatever, yeah, but he's jumping and attacking other YouTubers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's attacking people like in the manosphere like Kevin Samuel, Donovan Shaw, all these type of people, and he's pretending that he's like this kind of thing and he's advocate for black women and all this kind of thing, yeah. And he's showing he's anything but, yeah. So at the end of the day, I can't turn around there if I set up to and decide that I'm going to be this YouTuber like he is, and then decide to say that women are this or women are that. But yeah, I'm I'm doing those exact same things. I'm telling women not to be with guys who cheat and all this kind of thing, and then I'm cheating. I mean, it's just directly hypocritical. I mean, this is why, for example, I mean, my people are all rastas, yeah. But I don't even though my people are rastas, I'm not, because I don't live that lifestyle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honest to myself, yeah. I don't believe in following it. I'm really breaking the rules of the Bible. You understand my point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I might as well be like I'm not an atheist because I don't believe all of the things that the atheists believe. But like I said, there's no point in me following something if I'm not going to I'm not going to fully be committed to it. Yeah. So this is the kind of thing you find in people. Most of the people who are so-called Christian, so-called Muslims and all that, they don't actually really follow their religion. And this is why these people that I see promoting all these kind of things, I don't even have time for them. Yeah. Because a lot of them don't truly follow it. So, and Derrick Jaxn, like I said, is a perfect example of that. And like I said, for me, he deserves what he's getting because he goes on, he behaves like he's this perfect role model, and he's not. Yeah, so he's put himself out like he's this. You know what I mean? He's put himself out like he's a man for the woman, them, and all this kind of thing like that. And he's a great example to follow. And now he's now asking for all these forgiveness because he's been caught. Yeah, Derrick Jaxn's been caught and he's been exposed, and now he wants forgiveness, and now he wants people to look at him and think, I don't buy that.
Okay, looks like Angela C wants to get in.
Yeah, let her talk.
Oh no, I was saying that he got a book to sell, so he's got to do what he's got to do to get everybody back on good terms. That's why.
So he's got a book to, so he got some money to make.
Yep.
He probably, I would say this. I say that this is probably more or less going to finish him now, because this is the problem. He's put himself out to be this kind of person, and once you're proved not to be, because like I said, it's been proved. It's not like it's an allegation like all these people saying that Kevin Samuels this, Kevin Samuels that, and they don't really have any real proof. Yeah, the problem with Derrick Jaxn is that it's been proved, it's been receipted, he's finished.
I have to disagree there. I think he's still in the game though.
Yeah, if you ask me, there's nothing better than a good redemption story. There's a lot of people, men, women out there who have cheated on their spouses or hurt their spouses. Now they could look at Derrick Jaxn as somebody who's made a mistake, but now he's gonna do right by his wife, and they're gonna have a great marriage going forward. And other people who,
well, I mean, look, from the interview that I've seen, I mean, look, I think, because like I said, no respectable woman would, especially after something like this, would present herself looking like that. She just looked a complete drag. She just looked, do you know what I mean? I'm sorry to say, to be like critical, but she just looked demoralized. She just looked, and I think it's, she just dressed like that.
Video.
Yeah, she looked very strange. She looked like somebody who's not quite there. And I think this is why This is why Derrick Jaxn, like I said, he may well get away with it. And it's interesting because I think the woman he's picked because she's not kind of gorgeous. Because if she was gorgeous, and especially if she was made to look in her best light, people would be like, "You're crazy, Derrick Jaxn. How can you do this?" Yeah. So I think that Derrick Jaxn is one of these guys that pick women that are not that good. Yeah. As to excuse his cheating behavior, right? And this is just what it is. Yeah. He's been doing this for the last 14 years or whatever. It started in 2006, I think, innit, Derrick Jaxn? Yeah. So he's been, for me, he's got the woman that he's got, and he's cheating on her with better looking women. Yeah. And I don't see it being the end of it. He's gonna do it again. Yeah. I think that she will just accept it because at the end of the day, he's providing the money. Yeah.
So you're telling me the God excuse won't work on better looking women?
Well, if he had a better looking woman, she probably would have left him and took his money. Yeah. But she knows that she's not gonna get probably somebody like that. Yeah. And you have, like I said, you have guys who will choose a not so good looking woman, yeah, to be their woman, and cheat outside, yeah, because it gives them almost a good excuse. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, it's, and I think Derrick Jaxn is one of these type of guys, in my opinion, because the way how Derrick Jaxn talks and presents himself, you'd think that you would have a woman that's gorgeous. But then I also understand that he probably, maybe if he had a woman that was gorgeous, he wouldn't be able to appeal to black women so easy.
Mm-hmm.
His wife's not that bad. I mean, she need to lose weight and get in shape.
Oh, come on, she when you look at her, she just looks. I don't really want to talk about her body parts. It just looks saggy. It just looks sloppy. It just looks. She got that hat on. She just looks a mess. And women usually take pride in their appearance, and for her to appear like that, you know what I mean? You know how you are as a woman, Angela C.
You know he was bigging her up.
She's just depressed and stressed. She's at the point where she don't really care. That's why.
No,
So Cam, don't you think?
All she needed was her hair done, some makeup, and a new outfit, and that's it.
Well, no, she not necessarily needed an outfit, but like you said, the makeup and you know what I mean. Maybe a dress or something that looks smart. I mean, like I say, my brother, my sister-in-law, they're in the Amway business, yeah. And when they do their Zoom meeting, you see them dress up.
I think
they're
another
gonna be
reason
on
why
camera.
she came on camera like that, 'cause she didn't want to be there in the first place. I don't think.
I agree with that. It looked like she didn't want to be there. It's just he's doing that to save his brand, yeah.
Right.
And I think that if he had a PR team, they probably maybe even made her look like that. So then maybe it you know what I mean? Maybe that gives him a good excuse to why again he might have, you know what I mean? And plus, like I said, she's very religious, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And because she's religious and believe in this God, she probably feels that, yeah, he deserves a second chance, and she's got that thing over, she can hold that divorce over his head, yeah? But I think it comes down to the fact that, put it this way, if she had money, she would have left him, yeah? And she knows she's not going to get she knows she's not going to pick up another man like that, yeah? Yeah, there might be guys willing to sleep with her and, you know what I mean, or whatever, but she's not going to get any guy who's going to really want to fully commit to have a relationship with her necessarily, you know what I mean? In that sense, with that kind of thing, because I mean, even though she's religious. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, women are still very how do you put it? What's the word? They still like men with money. I mean, it doesn't change whether they're religious or whether they're religious or they're not religious. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? Derrick Jaxn will happily hide behind the church and hide behind the this and the that, and you know what I mean? Like I said, I think he'll do it again. But the only difference is that he might be more clever. That's the only difference is that he'll. That's all. It will just be mainly. Yeah. Go on, Angela.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think.
Hold on, we couldn't hear you, but we got a 99-cent super sticker from Justin March. So anybody got anything else? Final thoughts before I close this one down?
Nope.
I don't think he should play the superhero role no more. I think he should just be like something more neutral. That's all I got.
Oh, what y'all about to see is the new classic, the new improved, reinvented Derrick Jaxn. The fighting for his wife, Derrick Jaxn. The all about God, Derrick Jaxn. Oh, you guys are about to get a brand new Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah, maybe might become a pastor, a minister.
Something else.
Yeah.
The fuck I stepped into? What's going on, GMT?
What's up,
hello?
BMT?
What up, BMT?
Anyway, what's up, man? What's up?
Man, we talking about your boy Derrick Jaxn, man, and his apology tour.
The street pastor? I like him. I like him. I'm very happy for him. I'm happy for him.
Okay.
I'm very happy. The man made some good moves. He got some IG pussy, for the low. And he made some pretty good moves. Girl got to come on there and wear her little dashiki and shit. Yeah. Good publicity. You know what I'm saying? At least we know he ain't gay. The other dude, the dude who wears heels and shit, that nigga, still don't know about him, but Derrick, we know he getting pussy. A whole shit ton. So I'll deal with the nigga that we know. Yeah. This girl's like, fuck, where you gonna go? What you gonna do? Other nigga, I don't know. So I'll take this situation right here. He just a street pastor. That's all it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what everybody else got to say. Other niggas cheat on their girl and then get on YouTube and say, yeah, I cheated.
Well, it's funny he's saying that because the guy you're talking about, Kevin Samuel, just did a show saying that high value men cheat, and we know high value men cheat.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean. But then this is it.
I had disagreed with some of the stuff he said. He was saying that that the wife has to compete with the side chick, like say you have to women to get him, and then when you're in a relationship, compete with the side chick. I'm thinking the couple in one stand guy, right?
Yeah, you was breaking out. Say that again.
Oh, no, I'm breaking out. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay. She said something about the wife has to compete with the side chick even after the wife
I just watched a show,
is married.
Let me say what happened because I watched a show. What he's saying is he's telling these women that basically she has to compete with the mistress. Yeah, these women want a high value man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if they want a high value man, they have to compete with the mistress.
Make money and get pussy. That's the only thing we give a fuck about. We don't care about all that high value shit. That's some shit made by a gay nigga. Now, actually, it was made by.
No. It's something that existed. It's something that's existed all over the world. You can live in your own clouded world.
Where did it started from?
Huh? It's always been around high value men, is high earning men who've been making money 3 to 5 years.
Where was it used in the history book?
It's always existed. You've always had
If it
rich and
always
poor.
existed, then where was it used in the history book?
High value men have always existed. There's always been guys who are earning over 100,000. Yeah, so you always had middle class.
100,000.
Yeah, so you've always had guys who are middle class, and you've had guys who are below middle class. Yeah, and you have the rich. Yeah.
What class are you?
What class am I? I'm not quite the middle class yet, but I'm aiming towards there.
Damn. So you're not middle class. So you're like poverty.
I wouldn't say my life is heartbreaking, but you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm pushing to, aiming towards high value. But yeah,
talking about high value.
You're asking me, am I a high value man in terms of thing? No, I'm not. Yeah, and I can admit that.
Man. Well,
yeah. Are you? Yeah. What's your earning then?
I ain't poverty, and I damn sure got assets and resources and access to women. So I definitely am not that.
Well, I have access to women too. What's your point?
So
I have access to. I have access to women too.
No, you don't. You're poverty. I mean, we ain't got no time for that dirt foot shit. So anyway,
no, I have access
to
Derrick
Jackson.
So stop your nonsense.
Here's the thing about it. So when it comes to the Derrick Jaxn thing, now let's look at this shit. So his girl caught him cheating, like a black pastor and a first lady. Okay. Now, in the whole grand scheme of this shit, maybe she was feeling herself. Maybe she was saying, you know what? You cheated on me, Derrick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not down with that shit. But he's like, well, what you want to do? Because you ain't willing to do the freaky shit I like to do. And you ain't trying to be a freak. So guess what? I'm going to go find me a freak. You ain't going to be the freak I need. I'm going to go get my freak on. So guess what? That's what that nigga went to go do. Now, naturally, the women don't give a fuck because they're like, well, shit. Mind you, they weren't roasting the goddamn IG thought. They're like, damn, was it good? How did it feel? You know what I'm saying? They were trying to find out the 411. You know what I'm saying? Angie, you know what I'm saying? You know, Angela, Angela. You know, all the women, y'all were like, well, shit. Is he a good one? Is he a bad? You know what I'm saying? I guess we now know this nigga eat pussy. So that ain't bad. I guess so he got tongue game. I guess he a linguist for women and pussy. So that's what we know what he like to do. So naturally, now the women are like, well, shit.
You see, Angela, this BMT wants Kevin Samuel to show all the women that he's been with, yeah, so that people like him can destroy them on YouTube.
Oh, and what's up? We on YouTube? Yeah.
Kevin Samuel, like he said tonight, is not going to reveal bring the fault to the fore.
Like I said. Well, we know you boring as fuck, but that's why everybody was falling asleep. So that's why I came up here.
Did that. Tommy Sotomayor did that,
Back to what
and
I
his daughters are suffering to now.
Oh, man. How much you make again? Yeah. Angela, so anyway, do you think that
boring as fuck.
Think the women give a fuck about Derrick Jaxn cheating?
Wait, I'm sorry. You said think females care about him cheating?
Yeah. You really think they gave a fuck?
I think some of his fans did. And then maybe the other women who are interested in him don't really care, but they're interested because they probably want to get a taste of it too.
Yeah, he's got money, so they're interested in him. Yes.
Like I said, listen, that man don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but the people following
him. It's like when a pastor, when a pastor get caught cheating or in a scandal,
and he's told
naturally,
his followers,
what's the pastor going to do?
He's told women to leave and not cheat.
He gonna turn around, flip it, give it to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Do a revival or some shit, drop a book, and then boom, he back in the good graces. The women gonna come back, but either it's two options: A, I listen to him, or I go find me a female dating coach or some crazy shit to go deal with. They're gonna return back to the congregation. They ain't gonna break off from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a younger brother. He got money and shit. And I mean, shit, his woman ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know how Beyonce caught Jay-Z cheating and shit? Did her ass go nowhere? Nope. Her ass stayed right the fuck there. So It's just one of those.
Wow! You're comparing Jay-Z to Derrick Jaxn. That makes no sense. Derrick
Well,
Jaxn is a
I mean,
YouTuber.
you compare yourself to men with money, and,
Yep.
and I don't
And don't
understand
forget
how that works.
Don't forget that when
It's
that
kind of the
happened.
same
Don't forget
thing.
when that
It's kind of
happened.
the same
They were
thing.
both very high value. Yeah.
Well, are you? Wait. Okay. First of all, when you can
It's
tell us that you
not.
make the earnings of a
It's
nigga at
not.
Lowe's,
They were
then
both
we can
that,
have a conversation.
and she's decided to stay with them, and now they were a big power couple. Yeah. His wife, Derrick Jackson's wife, is with him because he's got money, and the fact that she can't believe that she
Take your
got
time.
somebody so attractive in her
Take your
eyes.
time. Take your time. Take your time.
Say it again.
Take your time when you speak. Yeah. Go ahead and speak.
Hang a minute. It's not your panel though, bruv.
It's okay. I'm helping you. I'm helping you. Yeah. Anyway, listen. She ain't. If she wanted to leave, right?
You can't compare Beyonce to Derrick
She would have
Jackson.
been
That's
filed
stupid and
for
dumb.
goddamn
Shows you
divorce.
how dumb
Feel
you are.
me? She would have been played it off and saying, I'm filed for
You
divorce.
can't do that.
And all that other shit. But she's not going to do
Yeah,
that.
and she's
never going to do
she's
that
stayed
because
and she's
honestly, she's
benefited.
about the checks. Like, it's a whole game to these motherfuckers. They don't give a flying fuck. Like, she done caught his ass cheat before, I believe. So why is she going to give a fuck now? If she's going to do some shit, she would have been doggone done this fuck shit and said, I'm out. Her ass ran over there and got on social media.
She's not gonna leave him because she's not gonna get a man that earns the money that Derrick Jackson
I
earns.
need
That's
you to go
bloody
get
why.
a job and get off of YouTube, my nigga. Like, get to the middle class. Like, make at least 40,000.
I have a job, you idiot.
What do you do?
Yeah, I have a job, you idiot. I work for
What you do?
Queens.
Gas station don't
Shut
count,
up.
my nigga.
Yeah, I'm also a photographer as well. Shut up.
Yeah, you don't got no job, nigga. Listen, see. So
Yeah, I've got a job, nigga.
You
You can't tell me what I have. You can't tell me I don't have a job. Idiot. I'm in England, you dumb shit.
Real deal. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Golden is not a high value man.
Yeah.
You got to say, why we got these damn broke ass motherfuckers in dirt poor countries talking to us, man? The fuck going on with the world, man? The fuck is the United? Maybe Marco, you need to get your people
accent
man.
and shit.
What the fuck is going on? Got these
I'm
damn
making £30,000 a year.
The children motherfuckers on this bitch.
I'm making £30,000 a year.
Goddamn high value, and they work at
I'm
gas
making
stations
£30,000 a year, nigga.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm making £30,000 a year, nigga.
Shut the fuck up, you slow motherfucker.
Yeah.
You done completely ruined the whole
independent
vibe. No.
Yeah,
And
you
just
work
let me
with
get
somebody.
a chance to talk,
I
nigga.
don't.
GMT, get this slow motherfucker off the panel, please.
Yeah, I'm classed as self-employed, nigga. I'm self-employed photographer.
This motherfucker.
And I'm self-employed at Uber Eats. Dumb shit.
Yeah.
Nigga talking about 70,000 pounds. No. Motherfucker. Irritated. More like 30,000 pounds. Not even 30,000 pounds. Motherfucker talking
I didn't say
about high value.
I didn't say 7,000. I said 30,000.
That's worse.
Real deal. Why do these broke ass?
Calculate that in American dollars, dummy.
Around us, man. The fuck. Trying to live their life to their daddy and some shit. Fucking pathetic as fuck.
Motherfucker ruining the panel.
How much are you making BMT? Answer the damn question.
Well, I didn't do too good this year. I only pulled in 80,000 this year. I didn't do too good. COVID fucked me up.
Real deal. What do you do? Sell drugs?
The fuck? Real deal actually does stocks and finances and sells, like, he has an online business.
Real estate and shit. Motherfucker
Like,
do real
I don't know, motherfucker. Like, we
at least touch contracts of
like, we actually
$5,000
something on work.
Yes. Yeah, me and BMT did financial shows teaching people how to get in real estate and stocks, nigga. What the fuck do you do?
Hey, what do you do?
What is your occupation, nigga?
Change the sodas, Quickie Mart. You work at, what do you do?
His boss is an Indian at Quickie Mart.
Some Indian dude that tells him
at the London Quickie Mart by the swamp meet and shit.
Everybody did that through COVID.
Flea market motherfucking worker or some dumb shit. Trying, hopefully working hard. One day he'll get a green card to come over here or some shit. Don't worry. I'll fund you. I'll fund your bastard children to come over here. We need some more immigrant workers over here in the U.S. I'll fund them. Yeah. Teach them some proper English. Yeah.
I'm a photographer as well.
Oh
idiot.
God, motherfucker, get a iPhone. Now they're photographers or some shit. The fuck? Oh God. Here we go.
Talking about this high value shit, you inserting yourself of people that don't even fuck with people that ain't in their level or ilk. What the fuck are you talking about?
And you know
People
what?
that are high value don't call themselves high value.
You forgot. I guess motherfuckers that do Uber, they're high value now. They're contractual workers. You know, they're contractual workers. Some shit. Don't worry. One day you'll own that company.
Yeah, I work when I want to. Yeah.
You'll get that platinum pass. Huh? What'd you work?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I do photography and I do Uber Eats on the side.
Oh.
I told you I did, dummy.
Nigga, you literally fell into
I do Uber Eats on the side.
God,
yeah, I do that when I want to. Yeah, and I'm self-employed. Yeah, I'm self-employed.
Uber Eats, the fuck? Oh God, hell no.
Yeah, I've been affected by COVID too.
You're the pizza guy? Oh shit, fuck. Damn. I would at least said I worked at Walmart or something.
No, I'm not the pizza guy.
Oh shit! And you talk about Kevin Samuels. I don't even think he would even want to let you.
Yeah, because I aim my standards high. Yeah.
Why y'all worship Kevin Samuels so much?
Yeah,
He
I aim my
was
standards
rocking
high.
with y'all.
Yes.
He was pounding y'all saying that y'all was pretty much bums, like the fat dude that
I'm
pretty
actually
much
subscribed to
last
him as
year.
well. So
Let me finish.
Shut
Let me
the fuck
finish.
up,
Hold on, let me
Goldberger.
finish. He was literally clowning dudes talking about being bums, calling 23-year-old dudes incels and shit. Now y'all worshiping him because he bang on women. So I guess y'all so mentally warped and
This
blind.
nigga would be happy, real deal, if Kevin threw his used condom at him. He'd probably feel holier than now. Kevin threw a used condom at this motherfucker.
Let me ask, you're saying that Kevin Samuel is gay. What evidence do you have that he's gay?
He's prissy as fuck.
Oh, yeah, nigga, what evidence do you have that he's gay? Dumb shit.
Other people has pretty much have said that is in that
be right,
You
dickhead.
gonna watch YouTube? There's some fucking English, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, man.
All them,
Oh, mumbling,
I
jerking.
speak better English than you, dummy. I speak better English than you. Yeah, I speak better English than you, dummy. I speak better English than you, dummy. Yeah? I'm calling you from England, you dumb shit.
Oh,
yeah? England
man.
set your land up, dummy. England set your land up, dummy.
Bloody hell.
And your laws are still based off English laws. So shut the fuck up.
You ain't built shit.
Yeah, your laws are still based off English. You dummy. Yeah? You still worship our queen, dummy.
Hey.
You still worship royalty. You're worshipping fucking Meghan over there.
Nigga, you
Harry,
just
fuck
man,
you.
they trying to get you out the country, nigga. You one of them immigrants.
And they ain't even royals no more over here.
Nigga, they one
Kiss
of
my
them. You
black
one of
ass.
them immigrants that they trying to kick out.
Oh,
nigga.
kiss your black ass. Oh.
I'm not immigrant, dummy. I'm English.
We knew y'all boys was flaky over there.
Yeah, I do blame
Y'all
that.
be gay. Oh, shit.
Golden.
Well, you fucking Simpson, DMT.
You probably smell like
Simpson, you sound,
pizza and
DMT, you sound like a
fucking
fucking
shit.
Simpson.
My kid makes more money than you dumb fuck. Like that. Ain't that a damn shame? My
You sound
son
like
makes more money than this
what, you
motherfucker.
Simpson?
Right here, dude. Oh man. The Simpsons. Who the fuck watches The Simpsons? Damn, dude, I need you to update your shows in America. Like, I don't know who the fuck is watching The Simpsons. If you would have said the Boondocks or some shit, something up to date, part of the culture, but
No, but you sound like Simpson.
what the fuck?
I don't
can we
watch Simpsons,
expect
but you sound like it from days I used to watch Simpsons.
You could at least
you
say
sound like South
Family
Park,
Guy
nigga.
or some shit, like Family Guy. You could at least said Family Guy.
All right, hold on.
Nigga, it must be fucked up being you, huh? Golden.
All right, so
really
Do you work
fucked
at
up
Uber
being
Eats
you.
because you can't get like a green card or some shit?
I'm not in the USA, dummy. I'm in the UK, you fucking idiot.
Oh man, he's not even. Why the fuck are you listening? You're not even an American. Damn,
Because The limey bastards want to look at what Americans is doing. That's why.
Let me get.
Hey, do them white dudes still be
doing?
beating the shit out of y'all? Like them
Let me go.
slimy limeys. They still be beating the shit
You
out of
guys
y'all.
mind if I add this to the panel? You guys mind if I add this to the panel?
Go ahead, GMT. Go ahead. You're like an American.
It looks like Insei wanted to be added to the panel, but her device is not connected. But she says she, as in Derrick's wife, actually found videos of him having sex with other women. She became insecure of her own body. That is why she stopped having sex with him. Have a nice day, y'all.
Didn't I say that, GMT? Did I not just say that? I even know. Like, come on, man. But of course, Uber Eats fucker would never know that shit.
He's too slow for that.
He's been stuck fucking goddamn heroin prostitute over there in fucking UK and shit. So, he got to take what he can get. He would never know that type of, modulate. Then he gonna judge a black woman over here. This bitch fucking crackhead heroin goddamn bitches in the fucking gutter alley of the pub. Like, I can't with these motherfuckers, bro. Like, you gotta pick your struggle, man. Yeah, pick your struggle, man. You gotta get off that Uber Eats shit, man. Get a job or some shit. Work at the PX.
I told you I work as a photographer as well. Tell me. Yeah, I told you I work as a photographer.
Angela,
You forgot
I am
that.
surprised they got Uber Eats over there. Like, what?
In fact, my photography is my main work, dummy.
Do y'all
My photography is my main work, dummy.
Do y'all deliver shepherd's pie?
You hear what you want to hear. I told you I'm also a photographer. I work as a photographer, dummy.
Now
that's not high value, dog. That is not high value, bruh. That is a starter job. Come on.
Yeah, that's a starter job. Like,
I've been affected by fucking COVID.
Yeah, we know they pay you per picture. Like, come on, dude. Like, you're not impressing us unless you're a photographer. Like, you're not. Stop it. See what I'm saying? I don't know.
I make more money from my photography than I do Uber Eats.
You're not impressing us.
Of course, no duh, you're gonna make more money than that.
More money from my photography than I do Uber Eats.
They too low salary wages type jobs, nigga. Like, step your game.
Dude, take the picture now. He think he's a photographer. The fuck.
He don't even.
I'm a qualified photographer.
He
I don't need to prove to you.
He takes screenshots.
I've gone to college 3 years to become a photographer, so don't tell me shit. I did that 15 years ago. Shut up.
It's still low value. You're average at best, sir. Golden, you're average at best. You know that, right? You are average at best.
I do weddings. I do club photography. I do events.
Average at best.
Yes.
You do Uber Eats, sir.
This nigga doing so well as a photographer. This nigga working for Uber Eats. That's just funny. You doing so good as a photographer.
I don't work for Uber Eats a lot. Probably about 5 hours a week. Dummy.
All right, GMT, I'm done with this, man. BMT was.
You see what I'm saying? Real good. You saw they telling themselves and shit.
This dude trying to qualify himself high value man and doing high value.
He getting the good stories that he's there doing Uber Eats and shit. God damn it, man! Like, the fuck. This is
talking about he trying to get to the middle class, but he
ain't even in the middle class, and he's talking about high value.
I said I'm aiming to the middle class. So I'm aiming.
Oh, you aiming for the? Yo, like that sounds like some Oliver.
Yes, I'm climbing the ladder slowly.
Hey, Andrew, you ever heard of that book, Oliver and Company? That poor white boy. That can I have some more? That's what I think about when he's telling me he's trying to get to the middle class. Like, I think of that Disney Channel movie of a motherfucker like him, just trying to get to the middle class. Like that. Like, how poor are you, my nigga? Like, we can go fund you. You know what I'm saying? I know some goddamn missionaries.
I don't do GoFundMe. I look after myself quite well.
Well, I mean, you're trying to get to middle class. I mean, goddamn, like, what the fuck are you? Are you sleeping under an orphanage or at a cathedral?
No. This is the problem, you see.
Okay, go ahead.
I live in my own flat. I don't know where you're trying to go with this. I live in my own flat. Mm-hmm.
So you live in your own flat?
Yes, I live in my own flat. Yes. I couldn't live with anybody. I live in my own flat. I've been doing this most of the time of my life living on my own.
Less than middle class is high value. It's high value conversation for y'all.
I didn't say that I was high value. I
So
didn't
you're
say I
not
was high value.
So
No, I didn't say I was high value.
Are you like below, like lesser low value?
I'm not lesser than low value. Low value would be say £10,000 a year, which would be a
But you're
struggle, or
not middle class.
20,000.
But you're not middle class. So what are you? Just
I'm
above
just
poverty?
below the middle class. So
Okay, so you're just
I'm just
like
below the
poverty.
middle class.
So
Huh?
so in
It's not poverty,
in
no.
America, if you're not middle class, you would be poverty. Okay, so you
That's American.
Okay, so so if you're not middle class, what are y'all? What are y'all like upper poverty class? Like what the fuck is that?
No, they're not upper poverty class, but
What the fuck are you?
I'm in Birmingham now. So Birmingham, my £30,000 goes a long way.
Pound goes a long way.
I moved out of London. I was earning more, but now I moved out of London. I moved out of London because, yeah, I can't afford to live in London.
You can't afford to live there. Will you live out in the
London, no.
countryside?
So I live in Birmingham. I live in Birmingham, England. And if you Google the rent and you Google the rent in London, you'll see that there's a big difference.
So that means you are pretty much stuck in an economic poverty that you can never get out of. Ain't that a damn shame?
No,
So
what do you mean I'm stuck in a poverty situation I can't get out of?
You pretty much upper poverty.
I'll go back up to where I was before. It's just I've been affected by COVID.
So you're better than what you were before.
I've been affected by COVID, which is I've got a tougher lockdown in the UK than you have in the US.
How do you have it tougher than us?
Makes sense.
How do you have it tougher than us?
We have it tougher than you because you're not really allowed to really even travel. Yeah,
Are you serious?
You're not allowed. Yeah, there's
People are
no
traveling right now. Like, what the fuck you
there's
talking
no
about?
bars open. There's no nothing. Yeah.
Literally, they're having spring break right now in Florida. Right now, you dumb fuck. The fuck you talking about? People are traveling right now. The fuck
Say
you
that
talking
again?
about? People are traveling right now.
I said in the UK.
Oh well, shit. I
In the
mean,
UK.
how the fuck you say you got harder than us? Like literally, y'all literally are doing stupider shit. Y'all just had that Meghan Markle bitch over there.
We are in a bigger lockdown than you are in the US. Far bit, yeah. This country's got one of the strongest lockdown there is.
Oh well, that's that white person. That's that kingdom for y'all.
So you're not even supposed to be traveling unless it's an emergency, unless you're
So you're just stuck poor. Damn.
I'm not stuck poor, but like I said, I've had to move from London. So I'm earning 50 to 60,000 a year. So now I'm only getting 30,000. What can I? Yeah.
So wait. So what the fuck?
I've been hit
y'all
by.
goddamn economy. It sounds like your economy ain't worth shit. If goddamn, like you doing all that hard work and you still poor or some shit. Like damn, like. I mean, do you have enough time to go on YouTube?
Well, let me educate you. This country's come out of Europe.
It's education.
This country's come out of Europe. Yeah, they've had Brexit and then COVID. And this country suffering because this country decided to come out of Europe with Brexit, and they were trying to negotiate. They were negotiating a deal with Donald Trump. Yeah. So
Donald
this country
Donald Trump has been gone, dude.
I know that Donald Trump is gone. Yes. So obviously the deal that they negotiated with Trump has gone under now because I don't know.
Do you even have a TV anymore or some shit in your room? You have a TV?
Yes, I have a TV. I have a Samsung TV.
A Samsung TV. Oh shit.
Yeah. Hey, yes.
What size?
I have a Samsung high definition TV. Yes.
What size?
I have a 42-inch.
Holy fuck. Yo, I
don't have a 55-inch.
My 7-year-old girl has a 55-inch TV. Why do you have a?
I don't want a 55-inch. Why do I want a 55-inch TV? Why do I want a 55-inch TV?
You have a gaming monitor, my friend. That's the shit that we play on PCs and shit. The fuck? Like, how bad are y'all in a zombie apocalypse or some shit? Like, the fuck? You listen, bro. Like, You might need to go into like some investor courses or like join the Merchant Marines or the Legionnaire. Like, I don't think you need to be doing YouTube. You might want to change your name from Golden. Like, you might want to change your name to Copper or fucking
You're funny.
change your name to Copper.
Oh, you're funny.
You're definitely not in Golden.
All right,
Like,
let me go ahead.
I've got land in Look, I've got land in Ethiopia and I've got land in Jamaica. So talk all you want.
oh, now you got land now. Now you got land.
Yes.
Now you
I've
got
land
land now.
yes.
Angela, do you believe this
Yeah,
guy? Do you really think he got land?
I've got family living in Ethiopia and I've got land there. Yes.
42 inch. This dude barely
So
got a
yeah, so you
42
can talk as much as you want.
He got land
You probably don't.
in
You
different countries.
probably
now.
don't have land for
Well,
yourself. You don't even have land for yourself.
oh Lord, here we go.
Let me,
You want to showcase our land to see who got more land?
I have land.
Do you want to showcase who got land between me and you? Do you really want to play that game? Copper Arsenal. You want to play who got land? I could play the game with you.
Man, what does that have to do with the topic, bro?
I fucking thought so. Don't play the game with me, buddy. I can show you some land.
Yeah, show me your land.
I'll get you an air mattress, buddy. I'll get you an air mattress.
I don't need nothing from you.
all right.
I don't need nothing from you, Nick.
Let me go.
Where in Jamaica do you own land?
Oh shit.
Where in Jamaica do I own land?
Yeah.
Montego Bay. Yeah. And I have land in Bardar in Ethiopia. Anything else you want to know?
And Ethiopia?
Yeah, Bardar.
Wait. So he's stuck in poverty. The poverty class.
Poverty. I have land. Property.
So am I the only one that's saying that this ain't adding up or some shit? You got land in multiple countries and shit. What are you doing with that land?
I didn't say I have land in multiple countries. I told you 2 countries that I have land.
That's multiple countries, you don't fuck.
Jamaica and Ethiopia.
That's multiple countries.
That's not 2. I want to call it multiple.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Education.
So let me ask this.
Wait a minute. I don't have no education, and I've got college. I'm a qualified photographer. That don't make sense.
Let me ask you guys this question before I end this. What do you guys see from Derrick Jaxn from here on out?
May he get more IG pussy across the land. Why can't he live his best life? Why can't Derrick Jaxn live his best life?
Nobody's stopping him. Nobody.
He's finished. Derrick Jaxn is finished.
Nobody was.
He's been exposed as a fraud.
Nobody was stopping him when he was with them IG girls. Nobody was stopping him when he got married.
They forced themselves on him. He was weak.
He flew him out.
Oh shit! I can't help him with that one. I can't help him. Yeah, good luck, Jackson. Good luck.
Well, if anybody got anything else before I close this one down and call this one a night, salute to Miss L.
I am happy that I met the richest Uber Eats photographer that owns land in multiple countries. I am blessed to be in his presence.
I don't own that. There's only 2 countries.
That
multiple.
Own
Jesus.
Land in Ethiopia and Jamaica. Thank I never thought I would be the richest Uber Eats like photographer in the world on GMT's panel. God damn it. Won't Jesus and Kevin Samuel do it all? God damn it. Shit. We done met the richest Uber Eats photographer. God damn it. 3 years. He got a goddamn photographer degree. And god damn it, He got his own 42-inch TV. God damn it. Gambre. You keep up the good work, motherfucker. You keep up the good work.
Yeah, and
Angela,
I
you see
have
that?
a Ford Fiesta car. You can laugh as well. I have a Ford Fiesta ST. Is there anything else you want to laugh about?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm happy for you. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Oh, God damn, boy. Jesus Christ, boy. Damn, you a high value. You're a high value.
I didn't say I was high value.
Well, you're a poverty value.
I've never called myself high value.
Yeah.
I've never called myself high value.
God damn. Do they have Uber Eats in Ethiopia?
No.
I'm just trying to find. Do they have Uber Eats in Ethiopia? Like, are y'all riding on zebras and shit?
You're trying to be funny, but you're not. But anyway, no.
Do they have zebras in Ethiopia?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I know it's foreign to you, but yeah.
Angela, I didn't know it took 3 years to go get a goddamn photographer certificate.
So Aeneas Moon says, remember, black seed oil and lime juice early in the morning. They say it's good for the respiratory system.
Very true. And I'm a vegan too. You can laugh at that. I'm a vegan too. How about that?
No, that's nice. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good being vegan. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Copper Arsenal. I got no beef against you. You're an Uber Eats professional photographer. I got no beef against you.
Well, I'm a professional photographer. I'm not. I'm not an Uber Eats professional, but I'm a professional photographer.
How long you been doing Uber Eats?
I've only been doing Uber Eats for about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
Just 2 more years, and you'll probably get into middle class or upper.
No. Yeah.
If you want, I could talk. If you're close to the PX base in Frankfurt, I can talk to my friend and we can get you on. He has a TV that he has for sale, and I can talk to other people.
I don't need another TV. I don't really. The TV I have, I barely watch. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
I barely watch. Yeah. I'm on my grind, and I get back to where I was. I've fallen before and I've risen again.
Damn, what the fuck are you doing? Like, were you like robbing? Like, were you in Ethiopia?
No, I don't commit crime to do nothing. I don't commit crime. I don't do anything illegal. Everything that I do is legal.
You were like Kevin Samuels in goddamn Ethiopia, huh, motherfucker? You were getting them goddamn dashiki girl over there with you. You getting them goddamn girls. You know, when you see them dart gun that girl on that damn.
Look, anybody can get girls. You only have to flash money. You know what I mean? I don't understand where you're going with this. You know, you're saying it shows Derrick Jaxn's got women and that. Kevin Samuel can get girls. He earns £400,000 a year nearly. I mean, sorry, yeah, $400,000 a year nearly, which works out about £300,000. So obviously he has access to better girls than I do.
But you have access to Jamaican girls, right, Angela, and Ethiopian girls, and British girls.
Yes.
Shit. Like that.
Yeah.
3 different countries, and you got a 42-inch TV. You have 2 jobs, and also a certificate/degree, 3 years of college. My nigga. You actually.
But remember, I did that. Remember I did my qualification 15 years ago. So yeah, you know what I mean. It's not something that I'm just happy.
And how old are you, my nigga?
You know what I mean? But like I said,
what the fuck? 15 years ago. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
We in your 40s, 50s?
I'm in my 50s.
Oh,
I'm 40.
Lord. 15 years ago. Three years to get your degree or your certificate. 2 countries. You're doing good. Just only 8 to 10 more years. 8 to 10 more years. You'll get there.
At the minute, like I said, I'm under restriction because I can make money by going to Europe and going to thing, but right now in this country they're not allowing, unless you have a good reason to leave, they're not allowing you to leave. So I'm under restrictive. You know what I mean? I can't just go to I can't just book something and just go and thing. You know what I mean? I can't. I mean, I'm not strong enough to take on the border force. And that, yeah. So at the end of the day, like I said, you could go and fly wherever the hell you like. Yeah. In America, like I said, I think you've got a lot of places open, haven't you?
I feel like if I come to where you at, well,
in most states,
I'll be the next coming of God. If you doing amazing out there, I'll be the next coming of Jesus.
Yeah, fly to the UK and see for yourself. Yeah, because you could just travel. Like I said,
they have housing out there. Like you didn't notice when I told you about Frankfurt.
Are you aware in this country they've got 33 pounds?
No, you didn't notice when I told you about.
I know what you said about Frankfurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been there. That's what I'm saying. You're like I was already there. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna help you get a fucking TV for free. I would have paid for you to get at least a damn TV.
I don't need a TV for free.
I got friends and family over there, so I would at least got you a damn TV. I'm
happy about 42-inch. It's big enough.
You gonna get your phone?
Huh?
You gonna get what?
I've got a 42-inch TV and I've got an S10 mobile phone.
Go north, so don't even watch TV. But anyway, I'm getting ready to close this one down. So give us your final thoughts. If not, I'm gonna start kicking people and shut it down. Let's go.
Okay. You're right. Y'all follow y'all dreams. Get out them deliveries. Buy them damn countries. We got a whole nigga here that owns part of Jamaica, in Ethiopia. God damn it, bro. I can only imagine if I send some people out there with stimmy checks, what the fuck they gonna be doing. God damn it. You know what? Y'all check out my guy, GMT's goddamn stock channel. Listen, he be going in on the truth. Some of my boys be watching you from the clouds on them getting them. They got some investment they want to do with them stimmy checks. So you already know. We're gonna be making some moves. We might be sending them out there to take some Uber Eat jobs. You know what I'm saying? How much? What kind of camera you use?
Instead of giving me a TV, you could give me some shares. How about that?
Sure. Well, I'll go and get you a camera. You know, I mean,
I've got a good camera.
You don't even want a camera. What kind of photographer are you? All right, let me stop. Let me go. Get my ass off. DMT, like, get the hell.
Oh, you can buy me a camera if you want to. Yeah. Buy me the Sony A1.
I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. All right.
I was gonna say good luck to Golden, Arsenal on your career goals, whatever it is you got going on, and Derrick Jaxn, the fraud. That's it.
All right, thank you, Angela C. It was great having you on the show.
Debo W. I'm a vegan. Debo W says I'm a vegetarian. No, I'm a vegan.
Okay.
Well, you keep doing what you're doing. I don't knock the hustle. I ain't say a thing because like I wasn't trying to damn roast the whole time. You know, I was trying to talk about damn the actual topic. But yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Get that bag, however it comes, bro. But yeah, I'll see y'all later.
As soon as hopefully this pandemic can finish soon.
All right. All right.
so
Well,
we can get back to normal.
it was great having you on the show,
Bro.
Golden Arsenal. Good luck with your photography business and everything you got going on. Maybe you'll be able to get through the pandemic and achieve your goals.
Yeah, true.
All right, I'm getting ready to close this one down. Salute to Miss L for supporting the show. She said she enjoyed the show. It was a fun show. Salute to her. I'm getting ready to close it down. Funniest thing I seen was the Mark Hill. They got a sneezing or a blowing nose emoji. I thought that was pretty funny. But other than that, I'm getting ready to shut this one down. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, most dangerous troll on YouTube. Peace.